fretting about us, guys. Unless that. What's that for you, dear?
So, no more texts from Heather. She's opening the daycare tomorrow. What do you want to do?
Well, it'd be smart just to send her to daycare.
If you're good risking the sickness, likely she'll end up.
It's a trooper. Did she say what she has?
She said she had a fever.
Well, you don't just get sores from a cold.
Just wondering if she was actually sick and she's day off. But when I picked Violet up, she looked sick. Like, you know that look people have when they're coming down with a head cold? That's what it looks like.
No scratches, right? That it? I'm fine.
There's a storm coming soon. Will there be thunder?
Good morrow to you, my friend. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Oh, I forgot I was supposed to do this.
Now this, I believe you will find most interesting. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
The fucking... It's got some pretty fucking intense shit. Like, the whole thing is that he is also the summon, so he can turn into the summon. So he turns into Ifrit. Which is, by probably about 20 stories tall. Like, fairly large. And I just finished having a fight with Bahamut, who's just as large, if not bigger, as well as Phoenix, where Phoenix and I were, like, tag teaming on Bahamut. So, giant aerial fights. I fused with the Phoenix. It was great.
I'm trying to imagine it. It looks
You
cool.
are always welcome.
With any luck, maybe before you go to bed, I'll find another big fight and you'll see how intense it is.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side.
Yeah?
Just going to share with her.
Okay.
And she prefers baby.
It's fine.
If you want to make this
What's this? Okay. Okay.
We have to tweak it later or whatever it may be. These are just slabs and there's video. We have to put it back up. But I was hoping that hopefully it's turned out. I could order some fresh some of it.
So what do you want to do with it? Are you, when you're talking about leveling the ground, are you talking about the ground underneath the stone or on top of the stone?
I was walking around on top of it, and it's not being firm.
Yeah,
Have you tried to push anything through it?
I have not.
It's firm. And I was thinking about the leather material, snow things in the last couple of years that have been
Yeah, the weight.
I feel like that's as firm as it gets. And it would be just a matter of making it. I don't think I need much pressure on it. It's mostly on the side closer to the cover, so where it kind of comes down a little bit. That's perfect. That's what it happens. Let it down.
Oh. The glue?
It's kind of like that. It basically makes the fresh darkness that's the best way to
Yeah,
describe it.
it's
It doesn't go anywhere. Like, we had fresh rock, a big pile of them laid out back at 1400 when the first went into that house.
Yeah.
They spread it out enough so we had enough space for 2 vehicles. Put that stuff down. We had that same gravel driveway the entire time we were there. It never moved, and it never, like, dispersed where we had to get more rock in the place. It was a good, that was a good move.
we have the tools. We need like a rake and a shovel. And flat, right, flat.
Sure, if a reason to buy it, no, my mom is like, we need that. I just want to but even if that's something he's all right.
She's got a clinger. She's got a clinger. I don't know what's hanging from her. Well, a spider. That's good. I don't know.
It's hanging from here. So yeah, I'll the question is, how much would you require?
I don't know how much it comes in. I'm sure there's probably scales to look on the right sides. You know how big that area is. Do you know how big that area is?
Well, like 14 feet.
That's what it is?
Yeah, that's my close estimate.
So find something that tells you how much I would need for square inches. And then we should write some abstract. If we do put grass on top of the rocks, around the pattern area. It doesn't have to count at some point. No, I asked for big grass.
Oh, yeah, we can always do big grass. Yeah.
It's easy and you're not fighting rocks to do it. And then you can do planters which are around the sides. A what? Emu gazebo? We can do it Saturday, but I'm gonna be fucking donezo after that. Saturday will be a terrible day, I'm sure.
Focus on making it solid plan instead. We don't have to do it this weekend, but maybe if we have a solid plan together,
Well,
everything ordered in place.
Well, 100%. We can get the material, stack it, do whatever we gotta do with it. I might even be open to saying weather depending, maybe Sunday.
It's just making the arrangements and then putting it down. Yeah, first we can kind of spread it out, and then from there we can decide how we want to set up the pallets and how many slabs and how many we're going to need.
Oh yeah, you want to put pallets down?
Not pallets, no.
Oh.
Cement
Okay,
slabs.
yeah. You keep saying pallets.
I know, it's, I keep correcting myself as well. It's gonna have slabs.
It's going to be hot and sunny the weekend. 28, 29. Monday will be a thunderstorm. It's like rain for most of next week. Fuck yeah.
See, if I move my car, I could have somebody
Back up in there.
and practically dump it right where it needs to be.
Yeah.
I just need to move a little bit of material.
I'm assuming it's just unpackaged piles of rocks.
Yeah, or right down into the spot, and we just spread it out. And we just have to make sure that we have a big leveler so that we know it's as flat.
I can borrow a level from work. I think there's one floating around, a big one.
Yeah, something as big as possible. We can really see right across. We need it to be but yeah, and then from there, putting down the slabs is the easy part. And then we have somewhere nice to sit, and Violet has somewhere clean to play. Maybe a couple of end tables, and patio chairs or something.
Some lights.
Yeah, fun lights, and like I said, people can go wrap them around it. You'll have somewhere nice to visit. And we can not only during the day, but in the evening, and then from there we could spread it out.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side.
Invite people over for barbecues.
Yeah.
Like you've always wanted to.
Also, I'm going to tell Brendan we'll hang off this weekend for a barbecue. And we should do a barbecue in the next couple of weeks. We'll plan it as a day that we'll get the kids out. It's such short notice, and I know other people aren't available. So come over in the daytime Saturday. Mine?
Did you already ready to go?
Yeah, me and Brendan were talking about having a barbecue.
Oh, okay.
But I think it should be made into a grander thing than that. Especially with their new backyard. Yeah. I'll talk to them this weekend. Be there all day, I'll help anyways. Just, it can't be Final Fantasy weekend.
So, but yeah, the backyard's all I think about right now. And it's almost June. That means we don't have much.
Ghosts. Then a wall won't stop them. I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under a flood.
You have my axe.
4 left for more in the captain's orders.
The 2 soldiers were carrying another. He didn't have any legs.
What could do that to a man? More arrived from the capital.
Lord,
We received the dame's therapins.
they've taken their cash.
And what of your mistress? Then we'll look for her.
We could leave.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison.
We've tried requesting. What more would you...
I would have you do your and protect them, Aisha. In case you have forgotten, but more than that, your sisters, your brother, so you have a choice.
She speaks the truth, Imbecile. So we have.
What we have...
Not if we don't have to. I'll have a word with them.
Ah, Clive. I
There's
didn't
another
expect her
Witcher
to
game in
arrive so
development.
quickly, and sought to take matters into my own hands.
Yeah.
It was a noble effort. But I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs.
We'll see. Henry
We need
Cavill
to
will return
consider
in another
is
Kiki
where the
show.
creatures came from.
I'm pretty sure there's a
The way the
Warhammer show
survivors
coming.
speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air.
It'll spike the hobby.
That thing.
Did
They came.
you?
I'm going to put this.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Ready, go? Run like the wind.
Well,
I see them. With me.
Should I prime?
Save your strength.
Of course, no, I don't know. He was like, he was probably like, crap. He like, alright. And I was like, no, what is this guy? Hey, crap.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we...
You have the town's
like getting
lands.
trouble.
Don't take us yet. There will be more.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Oh, that guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Believe you.
Feels ghost.
Not the-
Public
No,
toilet.
the people I love.
He's like leaving the office completely.
Hands.
Just disappearing into
Now,
the background. Well, it's everything you can think of. He's even wearing the.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my... But it has solved
You should
more.
watch the videos saying
And that's one fewer than I had this
some
morning.
gold.
He's watching videos.
Thank you.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Did you see that? Tell me you saw that. Was wondering when you turn up. Hello. How is it? Look, right. Now. Thank you.
So the weekend update.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend.
Fair enough.
Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
Sorry. Inside you.
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
That doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Did he spill it?
Joshua.
I'll do anything you're up to.
It's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Calvary.
As if part of the joke was to get him with lipstick on and say that. And you did it, that's great.
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Seems the hideaway is
Blasted book. Here.
Are you
So, yep.
I've never been one to... So,
A fried recipes only.
if answered...
Wow, kindly up.
Fine, and if...
You do.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid,
I can certainly try.
it's not. I borrowed them. My first thought was
You watched the other
taken
things I
off
sent
somewhere
you?
to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared, which almost... I don't know. They...
Norseman Harpo. The young lad.
Now,
Drag.
one would have, I believe.
So we know what.
Saints may gather, they may.
Meaning.
Best of luck, and...
Is everything you see? It's all.
Focus, but she wanted. She.
Don't worry. Of course.
That's it.
Did you see the pair that got pulled into tires?
Lady Cat.
No, you're what? No,
Just. Well,
I'm what? Look, what?
you're right. It was.
No. Oh,
no, but
that's a... Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
What do you reckon we should do?
Sid!
Out of your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No.
Well,
And
But we didn't break.
just
Miss-
Well, the dispute.
you. All right. Every piece has its own role to play. If even one of them is missing, you already know one of the pieces. This is called the arm.
you're right.
You've written.
Oh,
Hold the...
good thinking. The
Aye, but the...
What are the chains?
well spotted, which means something must hold the chains up in turn. This tiny piece is what's.
I have.
She puts them in all her inventions.
That's right.
I remember... You know what? So...
Not a bad. So,
I think we've got it.
then here's what.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms, and then the arm...
Very good. Let's see if that works. Ah, all finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put
That's right.
her hair
Yeah?
What do you think?
with a little more
You hear that?
until...
Hey, look! We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well,
You'll be thankful, although... Please.
Sid.
She's...
No, but that...
She's working.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Candle was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
And what you have here is a little cartridge. Each cartridge.
Oh, I need a snack. What are you doing? You need a snack.
Why? Here's some of your chips.
There.